If you have a slow metabolism, then you need to pay close attention to this video because I'm about to tell you two of the most common reasons why you might have a slow metabolism, and we come up with possible solutions to help you get out of the state of slow metabolism. But first, let's define what a metabolism is. Your metabolism is how fast the food you eat gets into your cells and be utilized as energy. And your metabolism is regulated by your thyroid. Is regulated or controlled by your thyroid. Now, the thyroid is a gland that is just below your Adam's apple, in front of your trachea, in your neck area, right? It produces a hormone that connects to all the cells in your body, and this would either increase or decrease your metabolism. So the thyroid gland has a direct connection with your metabolism. Now, there are certain things can happen that can cause a malfunction with your thyroid. So you can either have overactive thyroid or an underactive thyroid. An underactive thyroid will most likely cause you a slow metabolism. Also, there are other reasons why you might have overactive or underactive thyroid, but we're specifically talking about metabolism today. So if you have an underperforming thyroid, it can cause you slow metabolism. And some of the symptoms or the things you can see coming with this is unexpected weight gain, you feeling cold all the time, you're sluggish all the time. So if you feel these three things or like on a regular basis, then it's a sign that you're developing, or you probably already have a slow metabolism. So that's one. Now, the second thing that might be causing you a slow metabolism is that you're developing something called insulin resistance. Now, insulin is a hormone that our body produces when we eat food. So insulin connects to the cells in your body, and it allows food to go into the cell. We can also have a malfunction of this hormone as well. So it fails to connect and lets food goes into your cell, and then as a side effect, you would also be craving things because your cells are lacking nutrition. So you'll be craving sweet things most of the time, and you'd also be tired all the time. You feel tired and sluggish because you have no energy to perform things, because nothing is going into your cell. And you will have a high level of blood sugar, which causes you a host of other problems, including weight gain. You can see how they can cause you a slow metabolism, because both of them are directly connected to the performance of your metabolism. So now, most people already have this problem. Now, what can you do to get out of this problem, right? So one of the things we need to look at is the functioning. Let's start with the thyroid again. The functioning of the thyroid needs iodine. Iodine is very important for the functioning of the thyroid. The iodine, the thyroid is the only organ in the body that uses iodine, and you need to get iodine from your diet, because you don't get your body does not make iodine, so you need to get iodine from your diet. So you need iodine, and selenium is another important mineral for your thyroid as well. So iodine and selenium, if you're lacking those two, you can have a malfunctioning problem with your thyroid. Now, there are other reasons that can cause malfunctioning of your thyroid. Say, for example, you might be getting enough iodine and selenium in your diet, but you still have a malfunctioning thyroid. Now, that's a different level of problem, because you could have an autoimmune disease. Anyway, that's a different talk for another day. But we need iodine and selenium for optimal functioning of the thyroid. Now, as for insulin resistance, right? it's been shown in research that a higher consumption of starchy and processed foods, as in carbohydrates, and most processed foods are carbohydrates anyway. A high consumption of this kind of food would cause you, and especially when you're not exercising, would cause you insulin resistance over time. A lot of research has shown that. I'll put links down below in the description and you can go check that out for yourself. So in other words, when you eat a lot of foods that are high when you eat highly processed foods and a lot of carbohydrates and you're not exercising, you're running yourself into a situation of insulin resistance that will cause you high blood sugar and weight gain and make you feel tired all the time, because like I said, your cells are not getting enough nutrition and you craving sweet things, especially even though you're eating sweet things. And then that's because your cells are not getting the nutrition. So these two things that can cause you the problem of poor functioning insulin hormone. Now, what can we do to get ourselves out of this problem? So first things first, like I've said, you need to make sure your diet is rich in iodine and selenium. So we're talking about fruits and vegetables is a standard. You need that on your diet. Iodine is both in vegetables as well. So, and selenium, they're both in vegetables. But foods that are high in iodine are seafood. For example, seaweed and sardines and all this kind of thing. They're all seafood are high in iodine. Please don't do iodized salt. That's the worst source of iodine you can get. So iodine and selenium for the thyroid is fantastic. Now you also need to consider start exercising if you don't exercise, because exercise make your cells very sensitive to insulin and it will help you to lose weight in the process as well. And this will help to bring your metabolism to a better state. So exercise is another thing you would want to consider. Number 3, you would want to stop eating all processed foods and go low on carbohydrates. Since you're trying to solve a problem here, you're trying to get yourself from a state where you have a slow metabolism to a state where you have a better functioning metabolism. You want to cut out the things that are causing you the problem in the first place. So you want to cut out all processed and high carbohydrates food. Number 3, you want to consider fasting. Fasting is one of the easiest way to lower your levels of insulin and to reverse any broken metabolism, right? I mean, a lot of people think you need to eat a lot frequently to speed up your metabolism. This is not true. You need to fast, because like I've just said, what makes your metabolism slow is really how your body utilizes the food you eat as energy. So if you have a problem of food going into your cells in the first place, then you have a serious problem. Eating a lot would not help you, so you need to fast. So guys, those reasons should help you to get yourself to a better performing metabolism. I hope this video helps and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.